Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mermaid Radio. You are listening to this week's Universal Energy reading using the 16 Cowrie and the Veve prophecy cards. I am Mami Olufunke. This reading is in effect from today, Monday, April 26th, through Sunday, May 2nd, 2021. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me this week. I hope everyone's okay. Let's get started. The universal energy reading for the planet this week sees 9 Cowrie on the mat and Linglesu Olodumare in the Veve prophecy cards. Here, this is talking about fire and possibly accidents and a rather destructive energy. And it's insanity for us to think that Earth Mother is not going to be rough with us when we have been, in fact, very greedy and grasping with her. She's very slow to anger, but now that it's happened, we can know that there's going to be more weather, harsh weather, wet, windy weather for us on the world. Earth Mother needs to clean up and she needs to renew herself. And we need to get out of her way. Ashe. The universal energy reading for the people this week sees 9 Cowrie on the mat and Olodumare Osayen in the Veve prophecy cards. This reading says that between us we should be acting as though we are comfortable in our relationships. We should be loyal to our friendships, and if the person is not right for you, if you find people are mean to you or aggressive with you, maybe you want to step back from that relationship. But if the person is a little harsh, ask them what's on their mind. Try to find out if, in fact, there's something you can help them with, or maybe somehow you've offended them somehow and you can apologize. But it's going to be harsh for us between one another. We also have to be aware 9 Cowries comes 3 times in this reading. We have to be aware of fire and accidents. And in our loyalty, the reason why we need to come to each other and face what it is that we have to say is because to run from disaster brings more disaster. So we can't run from situations this week. We have to really face it and figure out what it is that has people upset with you or annoyed, or even if they're praising you. Why are you praising me? You need to get the truth on these matters. Ashe. The universal energy reading for love this week sees 6 Cowrie on the mat and Obatala Aizan in the Veve prophecy cards. And here we have 6 Cowries. It speaks about communications. It also speaks about people signing contracts and making partnerships, marriage, and love. We have to look our significant other up and down and really make sure that we're signing the contract we want to sign. If you know you don't like to cook every day and you have been wooing this person with cooking every day, I suggest you let them know that you don't really find it fun to cook every day. And hopefully they will still want to marry you. Also, where money is concerned in love, just be easy on the wedding. Don't overspend. It's nice to have the most expensive Gucci dress. It's nice to have the most expensive, Tiffany diamond engagement ring and wedding band set for him and her. And it's wonderful to get all these things, but if that's not in your budget, don't stretch yourself over too far. Ashe. The universal energy reading for money this week sees 7 Cowrie on the mat and Linglesu Olodumare again in the Veve prophecy cards. Linglesu Olodumare says that you are trying to do the same thing and get a different result. Insanity. You are trying to press forward with a plan of action that hasn't worked before, and most likely it won't work this time either. You need to rethink your dreams, visions, goals, and ideas, and maybe even get a reading about, is this the way I should be going? Is this good for me? Is selling this particular product going to work out to my benefit? It might be that you need to change the products, maybe the venue or location, maybe the color of your packaging. It could be any of these things. So that's 7, Cowrie. Don't argue. Don't argue with people too much about money. If you make a promise, you say you're going to pay it back. Shay. The universal energy reading for health and well-being this week sees 9 Cowrie on the mat and Osayen, Ling La Su, and the Veve prophecy cards. In health and well-being, 9 Cowrie says, beware of fire and accidents. Do not leave burning candles unattended. Pick up after yourself so you're not tripping over things and falling over things. Make sure your car is taken care of so that you don't have to worry about brakes and oil changes and stuff like that. Just take care of yourself and your property and your health and well-being. It's offensive behavior with 9 Cowries, Oya, very Oya reading. Offensiveness, being aggressive with people and cursing. People could see it as being rude. People can see it as being unnecessarily coarse and arrogant. So, especially like when you're going to the doctor or you're dealing with a nurse or even the taxi driver that's going to take you to the doctor, try to calm yourself. I don't see 8 Cowrie or 10 Cowrie this week on the reading, but it's always a good time to praise Ori, to cool Ori. Coconut water, shea butter, sometimes palm oil, sometimes more than that. Okay, this week, shea. The universal energy reading for spiritual development this week sees 7 Cowrie on the mat and Obatala, Yemoja, and the Veve prophecy cards. When I saw this, I was like, yes, finally we got a reading that's a little calm. Although in our spiritual communities, we cannot argue with each other. We can't pick at each other. We have to accept what is and take that as a good thing in our communities. Ask people to do that which they can do and no more, so that your community can stay happy, healthy, safe, growing. People are happy to come. People are happy to contribute. People are happy to sing. People are happy to dance and create the things that make for good ritual. Ashe. This has been Mami Olufunke's Universal Energy Reading. I thank you for joining me this week. If you like this information and find it useful, please like, subscribe, and add notifications to know when the next video is available. I thank all my subscribers. I thank you. I wanted to add also that the 9 Cowries in here is really something that not only do you have to beware of fire and accidents, but you cannot run from situations. You can't be cowardly. You have to be courageous. You have to face your situations and try to come to some kind of understanding in them. If that's not possible, you still have to face your situations, but try not to be offensive and crude and cursing and flailing your arms. Try not to use a tactic that you've used already and doesn't work. And with your friends and family and community members, please act in a way where everyone can understand your loyalty to the group. Each and every one of us has to do that. Not just you, not just me, but everyone. Shay. Have a great week, everyone. Odabo.